Hello, everybody. It is Monday, the 10th of November, and I want to talk about the light of the truth that will hopefully set us free and to remember who we actually are. Yeah? That is everybody sitting here. Who are we? And then they drive you out into infinity and beyond, saying who you are. You're somewhere, you're multidimensional being somewhere in I don't know where. Look for yourself there. You look for your higher self. Look for this being of light that you are. Being of light, being of energy that you are. Energy that creates that you are. What we have forgotten is that we're human beings. And we've forgotten what it is to be a human being. Because that is our truth. We were formed by this world, by this matrix, if you want to call it that. And that is our truth. That is who we are. And to be beings of full light means to be in the fullness of the truth. I would not elevate truth to be the only guiding light, but there are many. But it is one of the guiding lights, and it is a very important one, is truth. The man said, your truth will set you free. Then let's examine what it is to be human and what our truth actually is. And how we can be free and stand in our own light. I just heard again, and it's everywhere. You know, oh, I forgive them, I love them because of, I can love all human beings because of what? The potential that is in them. Not the truth that is facing you right now, not what they are in their truth right now. Yeah, right now they may be complete assholes, murderous megalomaniacs, you know, just scum of the earth. But you must stand there and see the great potential. Love them. If you see them through the eyes of love, through the energy of love, yes, you will see the great good potential, because that's all love can see. You have total tunnel vision. Love can only see what is good. That is what love is. It can only see what is good. Hate can only see what is bad. There's your knowledge of good and bad. But I love them because of, you know, my love can see the good. Right? Okay, so it's there. Fine. That is not the fullness of the truth. You are not in the fullness of the truth. We're all full of potential. Everybody is. We're all full of potential. Whether we act on that potential, whether we become that potential, is up to us. Whether they become the potential that they are is up to them. What will your love do if they are not living up to the good in themselves? What will your love and forgiveness do? It means they can carry on as they are. There is no need for them to change. Evolution, change, is usually through pressure. They can go on doing what they are doing because there is no pressure, there is no resistance. And if what they are, the assholes that they are, serves them, they will continue doing it. Why shouldn't they? It's working for them. And you are not putting up any resistance. You are not the resistance. And here comes, if you are standing there saying, you know, I'm a being of light, I'm expanded consciousness, I'm on a higher vibration of love, whilst suppressing all your other truth. To force yourself, beat yourself into the feeling of love by suppressing everything else. That does not make you a being of light and of truth. That makes you a goddamn liar. You're a liar. Dressing himself in a false light, pretending to be the whole of the truth. You're just a liar. You're lying to yourself. You're betraying your own truth. And the light, the energy that you give out is false. And it will not work a change. To remember that we are human. To be free. To be absolutely free. Freedom is not we're all becoming fluttering beings of love. Freedom is to be what we are, and the full spectrum of what we are, and every aspect of what we are. Freedom is not freedom to love. Freedom is freedom to love and to hate. That is freedom. The freedom to hate. To stand there and to say, I absolutely hate that because that is my truth. Advocating for hate speech here. The suppression of hate speech is the suppression of truth. Our truth. There's stuff that we hate. That is our truth. That is the shadow that you have suppressed. That you're constantly fighting against because, oh, it's a lower vibration. Mustn't be there. That is a part of you. You are the full spectrum of the vibrations. You are the fullness. You are all. Integrate, reintegrate your shadow. Reintegrate your lower vibrations and be your truth. And the freedom, we need the freedom to be our truth. And it's only, even if it's hate speech, even if it is hate speech, if that is your truth, then that is the light. And if at that moment you suppress all of that and you say, oh, I love, then you are not the light. You are a liar. You're false. You're not your truth. I'm not advocating for acting on our hate physically. There are rules of civilized society. That's what puts us above the animal. You shall not kill. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness. You shall not take what belongs to your neighbor. Those are rules, and those rules are good. But there needs to be an opening for the truth to come out, and that opening is speech. In speech, you should be able to be your truth. So that to ban hate speech is a suppression of truth. To have spiritual teachings that tell you you must be all love. That is suppression of truth. That is the suppression of the fullness of the light that we are when we are human beings. And that is how they can rule over us. Because we're constantly at war with ourselves in order to love them, forgive them. This is nuts. So remember who we are. We are human beings. And the truth is now. We are potential. There's potential everywhere. But the solid truth is now. And your judgment, and you should judge, absolutely judge, should be according to what is now. There is a future, a great future, but that future will only be built on truth. And anything that is built on suppressed truth will be crooked, because it's built on lies. It's built because we have been lying. To portray ourselves, or to portray, even believe that on a higher vibration you're the only wonderful light. The light is the truth of the moment, and if that is, I hate that, then that is the light. And it's only when we can be the fullness of our truth can we build a future that is good for all. A future built on truth. So we really must get rid of banning of hate speech, those false light spiritual teachings that deny our humanity. We need to be who we are, the full spectrum of it. Multi-dimensional beings mean there's different aspects. Use the word dimension as in different aspects to something. Be multi-dimensional beings, the fullness of our truth. And use our light as it is needed in the situation that we're in. Be our truth. Be free to our truth. Be free to love and to hate. And stop trying to be something else, because you're not. We are not. This is who we are. That is what we need to remember. Anyway, here folks, I leave it at that for today, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.